And obviously we have type 2 type 2s that's already formed in Asia, and that's an anchor point or a peak formation for the intraday pattern to trade away from. Today was a scratch day because I ignored the intraday cycle rules. Like I should know, that we have 3 levels of rise and 3 levels of drop. Now I got caught up in the second level of consolidation before they make the move to level 3, and that would be like the New York reversal trade, and that would be that. But if you don't know where to trade from or where the peak formation is, obviously you will have that dashboard to tell you the major peak formation of the weekly cycle. But be mindful that the trap pattern that we look for in the shadow box can happen in the Asia session, and that happened. So now there's 3 levels of drops. 50 pips or 100 pips can be given at any given time. You just have to be sure to identify the 3 levels and then the reversal of the intraday peak formation to trade back within the range. But nevertheless, you have to be mindful of the overall trend. So I installed this dashboard from MFL Academy that a guy, Nico Bellic, he's also a market maker trader, and he came up with his own spin. But nevertheless, I took his dashboard and tuned it to where it could show the daily and the 4-hour. That way, when the market maker dashboard does update, I can verify it on the higher time frame, because I do have suspicions that the dashboard is based on the 1-hour time frame, and because it does fluctuate. I know there's a lot of reviews online that people they don't like it because it changed from this and changed to that. It's not accurate, because the 4-hour, the daily, or the weekly is all going down one direction, and this dashboard is saying another. Well, like I said, market makers, they will change the cycle at will, and they're very heavily active on the 1-hour time frame. Hence, the daily structure, or the intraday structure, I should say. So don't fear. Nevertheless, install that dashboard, tune it, because you could set it for the monthly, the yearly, the 1 minute, and then it also displays the current volatility of that pair. Now, you don't have to refrain from yourself from low volatility pairs. It's just volatility is just the current movement. I don't know if it's based off of the last 20 bricks or whatnot, but obviously, when you do have that trap pattern, like in GBP-CHF, and the volatility is high, then obviously, you're gonna stack on positions on top of your winner and know that pair is gonna move in your favor more and more. But this is an update when I checked on this trade, and obviously you can see that the market did continue to go to level 3 or drop down to level 3. Now it's in consolidation at the psychological support area or sweet spots. And now we're in New York session, and then now we finally get that reversal to W, because we have 3 levels of drop. So that was perfect. And then you pay attention to NZD, GBP NZD, and then Euro NZD. The trend was up. The trend, no matter if the volatility was low or medium or high, the market maker still reversed the market within 50 pips. The reason why it says low or something like that is just because they're holding that at that price point, and that was that. But take my loss as knowledge, and apply it to your trading, to where you have to identify the weekly cycle. I mean, if you're trading the weekly cycle, then count your levels, but be mindful of the daily cycle as well. I will still make my weekly video on Wednesday, because I normally do catch these trades perfectly on Wednesday. I don't know, for some odd reason that second leg comes in beautifully on Wednesdays. But today was just a 15 pip stop loss. That's like $333. If we go for the full 50 pips, that's $1,200. So that's nothing. But like I said, do your due diligence and carry on to the next. Thank you.